It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Reaction BeaNeoS 26. Day in the neighborhood. Hey, bro. Bruh. My people. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls from all around the world. What the fuck y'all doing today? Welcome back to the Bean Show. Welcome back to the Bean Show, man. Like I said, how y'all doing today? Everybody good? Everybody straight? I hope y'all live. Bean, doing real good today. Because episode 8 of that More Than One Goat podcast dropping today. And we got something done earlier this week that I told y'all was coming to the channel. A new playlist. Challenge BeaNeoS. We started to do challenges, man. Branching out brick by brick. I'm bringing y'all more and more content. But for now, we're going to get into the reaction video. 26 of it. 26 of the reaction videos. I digress. We're going to go to somebody we done been to before, but we ain't been there in a while. And who that fucking be? Chilling Scares. Going back to Chilling Scares, y'all. This video called 6 Most Disturbing Things Caught on Home Security Camera Footage. Know this shit finna be crazy. Motherfucker probably breaking in folk houses. Ain't no telling. I don't know. But we finna get into it. So do you got what you need? I got my vape. Blunt right here. Bud eye right there. Get what you need now. And scrap that motherfucking seatbelt on. Scrap that bitch on. Cause we about to get it poppin'. Y'all ready to do it? Then let's fucking do it.
April 2022, in San Bernardino, California, a couple would capture this footage on a home security camera placed in their bedroom. The video shows a man who just a few moments before had broken into the house. He walks around the couple's bedroom as they're sleeping just next to him. While covering his face with some sort of cloth, he silently rummages through some of their belongings. But at times, he also just straight up stares at the couple as they're lying there.
This is already crazy as fuck.
Later, he would be caught on a different camera, this one in the living room. He walks right past the couple's son and his night nurse, both also sleeping. From there, he unlocks the front door and lets himself out. But a few minutes later, now caught on the doorbell camera, he's seen coming back. Though, by this point, the night nurse had woken up and noticed him at the door. He would then simply tell her to lock the door because it wasn't safe to keep it open. Taking his advice, she does, completely unaware that he had broken into the house only a few minutes prior.
Okay, thanks.
That's crazy.
The man had originally gotten into the house through a slightly opened window. It was open in order to keep medical equipment cool, which was used to help the couple's son breathe. In the morning, the couple would notice their wedding rings and some cash missing. They would review their security cameras, and that's when they would first see this footage. The man has since been tracked down by police using DNA evidence. He's currently being investigated for committing multiple additional crimes of the same nature on other homes that didn't have security cameras.
That shit just so crazy, bro. Imagine you sleep and it's a fucking stranger in your house. Not even in your house, in your bedroom, right standing over the top of you while you sleeping, bro. Then you go watch that shit the next day. Man, I would freak the fuck out, bro. That's crazy, man. I ain't nobody wake up, bro. Man, whole house in a deep sleep. Let's go.
This video shows the footage from one family's home security camera that was placed in their living room. At first, all seems normal.
Yeah.
But the man in the footage then begins to hear the song "Somebody's Watching Me" play. It's not coming from the TV, and what I assume is his wife claims she isn't playing it.
What is that?
They're all nothing.
What was that noise? I heard, like, singing.
Huh?
Did you change the ringer on your phone or something?
No. I didn't change anything.
You didn't hear that?
I haven't heard anything there.
There.
Oh, hell no.
What? You hear that?
Who the fuck doing
Stop
that?
it. I know you're playing a game.
Like what?
Somebody's watching me.
My phone is in my purse. It's not you?
I swear to God, it's not me.
It's not me.
I always feel like somebody's watching me, is what it just said. That song, which is kind of weird. Seeing there's a camera over there.
There's something, but it's coming from the TV.
Yeah. And it was, I always feel like somebody's watching me, that song.
Somebody listening, that could be listening.
Seriously.
You're crazy to think coming from your camera.
It turns out the song was coming from his camera. Someone had hacked the live feed, which included audio
Hell
controls, and
no.
began playing music that, in this context, is pretty disturbing. There are multiple different ways this
See, you get what I'm saying too? Did y'all hear what he said? Somebody hacked into the camera. That's why it's hard to fuck with camera like that, bro. Because people can hack into your live feed, bro. They basically can just look into your, like, you know what I'm saying? Be all in your fucking business, bro. Looking at you in your house, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, invading your privacy. That's what I'm trying to say, bro. They can literally hack into your shit and just look and see what the fuck you doing in the confinement of your home. That shit, they're freaky as fuck too. Take it back. Let go.
Someone had hacked the live feed, which included
Hacked the
audio
live
controls,
feed.
and began playing music that, in this context, is pretty disturbing. There are multiple different ways this could have been done. Most camera feeds are broadcasted online through applications that allow anyone to access the camera with proper credentials. And some applications make it shockingly easy to bypass this. Even when they don't, other methods such as phishing and various social engineering attacks can be used to grant someone access. This video isn't the only example of this. There are many other similar videos out there.
What's the song? What was the song?
I always feel like somebody's watching me.
It's coming from the camera. How is that even possible?
This whole concept is often known as IP camera trolling, and it's a bit of a rabbit hole. Multiple YouTube and Twitter accounts have posted these types of videos online. A lot of them will play songs trying to get a reaction from the camera owner, but others will speak into the camera. For example, they'll comment on what is happening, they'll insert themselves into a conversation, or they'll attempt to spook the camera owner by using a ghostly voice, all in an attempt to garner a reaction. Unknown to the people in the videos, these reactions are then posted online for others to view. A lot of people see it as a harmless prank. It's pretty much known as its own genre of video at this point.
For real?
There are even tutorial videos out there explaining how to do it. But obviously, done with the wrong intent, and this is much more dangerous.
Hell yeah, shit.
Just to touch the surface, individuals could use access to these cameras to collect images and recordings for blackmail or extortion purposes.
Exactly.
I mean, there's no way everyone gaining access to these cameras is simply looking for some funny reaction. Nowadays, while not all of them, a lot of these accounts and videos have been removed. But stuff like this still happens. Videos similar to these will still occasionally show up around the internet.
Y'all better think twice and lock them down cameras up.
Regular home security cameras are not the only type of cameras susceptible to hacking. Really, anything connected to an IP network can be accessed. So this can include things like an integrated webcam in a laptop, or even a baby monitor. A couple in Cincinnati, Ohio would experience this firsthand when, in the middle of the night, a baby monitor they had for their 10-month-old
hell
daughter was
no,
hacked in.
bro. Now see, now we playing. You playing with my damn baby? You fucking around with that shit? Nah. Now see, now you on some bullshit. Now you playing. You got to be playing. Cause you got me fucked up. I ain't playing. You got to be dumb enough to be fucking, you got to be stupid. Bro, this way they taking it overboard, bro. Fucking with anybody's children. You got to be on some bullshit. I'm gonna show you some shit though. Fucking with my baby. Let's go.
baby monitor. A couple in Cincinnati, Ohio would experience this firsthand when, in the middle of the night, a baby monitor they had for their 10-month-old daughter was hacked into. The mother had woken up to the sound of a man's voice coming from her daughter's room. She would then open her phone to view the baby monitor's live feed. That's when she noticed the camera was moving, but she wasn't moving it from her phone, it was doing it by itself.
Sound asleep about midnight. All of a sudden I heard, it sounded like a man's voice, but I was so asleep I wasn't sure. About the time I saw it moving, I also heard a voice again start screaming at my daughter.
The two would rush into the room, and that's when the camera turned from the couple's daughter to the couple themselves. Frantically, they unplugged the camera, cutting the feed. It's hard to believe the whole situation was simply an attempt to get some sort of reaction from the couple, especially considering it was a baby monitor camera that was being hacked. But at the end of the day, there's really no way of knowing for sure what the intentions were.
It's crazy. Whoever did that is sick.
This happened in February of 2017. A mother in Billings, Montana would wake up in the middle of the night to a notification on her phone. Her phone was synced to a baby monitor she had set up in her infant daughter's room. And anytime there was enough motion detected, the system would send out a notification. On this night, upon being alerted, she would open the app expecting to see her daughter awake and walking around her crib, that being what caused the notification. But instead, she would see this.
Oh, hell
The man
no.
who she didn't know is seen on the camera crouched down in the room. As she saw this, she dropped her phone and ran to the room to retrieve her daughter. When she got in the room, she didn't see anyone, but she wasn't exactly looking. Rather, as quickly as she could, she grabbed her daughter from her crib and ran straight out the house's front door. From there, she would call the cops and proceed to stand outside waiting for them. When they arrived, they conducted a complete search of the home, but they didn't find anyone. The intruder was gone. All the mother had for evidence was this still frame she managed to capture of the man crouched down in the room. People have since tried to enhance the photo to get a better look at the man so that he could be identified, but to no avail. It's just too dark. Police still don't know who this man is. They also don't know how he got in the house. There were no signs of forced entry. A very odd detail is it was found that nothing but the remote to a dog shot collar was stolen from the house.
What?
Nothing further would occur after the break-in. Who this man is and how he got in the house is still unknown.
That was weird and crazy and oh hell no at the same time.
This home security camera in Overland Park, Kansas captured the home robbery of 21-year-old Katie O'Connor.
Oh,
Though this
shit.
didn't occur while she was out. Instead, Katie was home and being held hostage while the robbery was taking place. Near the bottom left of the screen, you can see a man holding her in a headlock, while another man and woman take her belongings, all while she can do nothing but watch.
Don't move.
Oh my gosh.
They on some dumb shit.
But more unsettling is how the three got in the house in the first place. As it turns out, the woman walking around the house, Cheyenne Watts, who was also taking part in the robbery, was, up until that point, what Katie would consider a good friend.
You bitch.
They were friends for a while, and would even schedule playdates for their children. And so, earlier this day, when Cheyenne went up to Katie's door, she was of course let in without question. But completely unknown to Katie, this
they
time she
robbing
brought two other men
Alfie.
with her, who
They
all had the
dumb as
intent
fuck.
to hold her hostage in her own home as the three of them robbed her. Eventually, the man holding Katie in the headlock would notice a cord, and assume it was for a camera somewhere in the home.
It's just court. It's just...
Oh, man, I'm not sure. Where's the camera? Shut the door and lock.
Please, I need...
Where's the camera?
Oh my God.
Lock the door. Don't say nothing. Where is it?
It's on the wall.
Okay, where's the video footage at? Where's the footage at?
It's a Wi-Fi.
Where's the footage?
It's not there. It's wireless.
Hey,
I'm not trying to get this right now.
Finally, the three locate the camera and point it away from them, but they fail to unplug it, which wouldn't really matter anyway because the whole thing was already being uploaded to the cloud in real time. However, because they didn't unplug it, you can hear them begin to turn on each other as they realize there's nothing they can now do to get rid of the footage, as again, all of it is already stored on an offsite hard drive.
You did this.
No. No, don't put this on the ground.
Oh, now you know Rob.
Really? You're gonna try and make it look like I'm...
Shut up. Everybody's talking to you. Shut the up.
Finally, they unplug the camera, but of course it's already too late.
Hell yeah.
Still, the three proceed with the robbery, and in the end, they leave with a set of tools, a safe, and cash Katie had saved up for school and rent. Fortunately, Katie would end up getting out of the situation unharmed.
That's good.
Later, Cheyenne and one of the men would be found and arrested by police.
That's great.
However, the other man, the one that held Katie in a headlock, has yet to be found.
That's crazy. That's fucked up.
This home security camera footage captured the break-in of a home in Wichita, Kansas. It was the night of May 8th, 2020, at 2:30 a.m. Shown is 15-year-old Anaya Robinson sleeping on the couch in the living room with the TV on. Then, from around the corner appears a man. This man had only moments earlier broken into the house. When he sees Anaya on the couch, he doesn't react. Instead, he stays inside and just stands there, watching her. This went on for several minutes until Anaya woke up. When she opened her eyes, she saw the man right above her. Seeing him, she screamed for her mother. At that point, the intruder fled the home. Police would immediately be called by Anaya's mother, but by the time they got there, the intruder was long gone. Strangely, the man stole nothing. The family thoroughly searched, but discovered nothing was missing.
First of all, he look like a young ass boy for real, for real. He don't even look like no man. He just look like he just went enough just being on some bad ass little teenage boy shit and they ain't know what the fuck he wanted to do. He just creeping. Then he was just standing at the damn girl. Like he just went in there. He broke in the house and then ain't know what to do next. Let's go. Take it back. Let's go.
By the time they got there, the intruder was long gone. Strangely, the man stole nothing. The family thoroughly searched, but discovered nothing was missing. This brought into question the man's true intent here. What exactly he was trying to achieve that night is unclear.
He don't know himself.
This footage is the only piece of evidence relating to the incident. Therefore, police weren't able to ascertain how the man entered the house. Additionally, they didn't find out who he was. Even today, this man still hasn't been identified.
Man, bruh, what I get out of watching all them videos is, one, when you have them security cameras and shit, like I said, you better lock them up. I'm saying, like, lock them up. Make sure you have your right password and just have the best security you can on them bitches. Well, can't nobody hack them. Even though the best of best hackers can damn near hack any of that shit anyway. But just try to lock it up the best you can. Because I ain't saying don't have them because they are good, but you can see through some of them videos, they can be bad. And there's one more motherfucking thing I'm gonna say, bro, about this shit. Oh yeah, this is one of the times I can say it's good to have a fucking house dog. The reason I say that shit, bro, I got me a house dog. I know everybody don't like dogs. I know it's spending some folks damn sure ain't gonna have them in their house, but I got me a fucking house dog, bro. And I guarantee you, if a motherfucker pull up in my driveway right now, she gonna start barking, bro. Like, a motherfucker can't even get close to my motherfucking porch without her start barking. So at night, I don't give a damn. You come through that window, you come through the back door, you come through another window back there in the room, she gonna start barking. She gonna know when she hears something that ain't right. Dogs, they own that shit. When I hear that, I know it's go time. And then when I'm gonna wake up and spring to action. You know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to say, bro. That's when having a dog in the house really come in handy. To stop motherfuckers from breaking in your shit. Especially you deaf. how the hell they that sleep, bro? That shit be crazy, man. But sometimes you can be sleep like that. I done been there before. Well, I done been so goddamn sleep, motherfucker, that came all in my room. Not no intruders or nothing, just people in my house or whatever. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand it, but goddamn, man. Y'all just be safe, bro. I'm finna let y'all go. I know I just went on a whole little ramble, little rouse down right then. But I'm finna let y'all fucking go. Appreciate y'all coming forward with the bean. Come back for reaction BeaNeoS 27. Gonna do that tomorrow. And damn, we recording episode 9 of the More Than One Goat podcast today, bro. Busy day for me, you know. Doing what I love to fucking do, you know. But before I get up out this bit, got to say one motherfucking thing. The Bean, baby! Legend.